honoring pain and suffering so it can move through and leave. So every experience we have shapes us. In somatics, we say that every person has a shape. And our shape is the result of the experiences that we've had. Like imagine we're a dough and someone comes along and we have an interaction that needs us one way. We go to a certain school, it needs us another way. We go on holiday and have a weird interaction another way. We have bankruptcy another way. We have a pandemic another way, and we just keep getting shaped and shaped and shaped by our experiences. We get shaped by the shapes of other people, you know, like we're mostly aware of like our parent shapes and how they shaped us, but we're constantly being shaped by a new relationship, by the kind of relationship. And when we process an experience and we are consciously engaged with it and we process it, how it shapes us changes. And when it comes to the body, often feeling is enough. There's a saying by Ram Dass, which is like, stop helping people and just be with them. And I love that. I come back to that in my work so much. People come with such big things, unimaginable things. And I'm there, I'm just with them. Sometimes, you know, touch is involved, but often it's not. And things just unwind and I'm just there. So, yeah. And when it comes to the body, another really big factor is we objectify our bodies, you know. We say, body, you're meant to be this way. You're meant to do this thing. Why aren't you doing this thing? Do this thing. And we get mad when it doesn't. we objectify our bodies. And if ever you wanted to influence someone or something, it does not tend to work with force. It works when we come into a relationship with it. And so these weeks are also an opportunity for you to come into a new relationship with your body. One that's not based on what it's going to do for you, but one that's simply curious about how it is. Okay, nervous system regulation. So we have to learn to identify which state we're in so that we can respond effectively to regulate ourselves. So how do we support the body to regulate out of those experiences? Well, the first is obvious. You just bring attention to it. You go, what am I feeling right now? Let me describe that to myself. Oh, I'm feeling a tension, like a twisting through my stomach. Oh, I'm just noticing that my heart's beating really fast. Or I can't feel anything. I don't even feel like I'm in my body. This moment doesn't feel real. So you start noticing, and then you can go to the chart and you can have a look. Where am I? And just by noticing it and feeling it, making space to feel it, it will start to change. Not radically immediately, okay? It's a process. And again, we're not objectifying the body. We're not doing it to change it. We're doing it to come into relationship with it in a more spacious way. And by doing that, by feeling your body, you're making a choice. I'm going to choose to be present with myself. Because your body is not responding to this out of nowhere. Your body is responding to what you're feeling, what's happening for you in that moment. And you might say, well, why should I feel anxious? I'm at work. Well, I don't know. Why should you feel anxious? You're at work. What's there for you? There are truths there to be harvested through paying attention to what is moving in your experience. So listen to your body's communications. The thoughts, your thoughts that come in, pay attention to them. Why did that thought come in right now? The images that pop up in your imagination. Why do those images pop up? I used to have like these not pleasant images in my mind all the time of, things happening, like people coming up and like punching me in the street or something when I was dysregulated. And now I have these nice, ridiculous, silly things where I imagine getting into conversation with someone on the tube and them like finding out stuff about them. Like I have completely different images now. Memories. What memories keep coming into your mind? Write them down. What themes keep coming up in your dreams? Write them down. What movements does your body want to make? I remember I always wanted to be in fetal position, constantly. Didn't know that I was doing fetal position. I just was always bringing my knees up and pulling myself down. And, be curious. Why does my body want to do that? And one thing that I still do now is like when I'm on Zoom, I'm like really close to the camera. Don't need to be so close to the camera, but I don't know, somehow I just feel like I really want to be with you all. So that's the shape my body's making. What emotions come up for you? What mood do you often find yourself in? Pay attention to it. That's the stuff this week, okay? Is just it's really the stuff of the 7 weeks, okay? But particularly this week, pay attention to it. And remember that how we're learning on this course is through generating social safety. We do that by how we're all here together. We also do that by creating a soft, calm environment for ourselves that's happening beyond the screen. We're learning through an opportunity for play and exploration, playing through dialogue, playing through how you're engaging with what I'm sharing, play with how you're witnessing everyone else, and through repetition of these micro skills, I'm going to keep saying, pay attention to your body, relax, comfortable, go to the bathroom the moment you need the bathroom, go and get yourself water the moment you need water.